Hey everyone, it's Hoka Moka here. Navigating the world of government programs and applications can sometimes feel like you're lost in a labyrinth, right? Especially when it comes to something as important as family allowances. But don't worry, we're here to be your guide. In this video, we're breaking down the process of applying for family allowances in Quebec into manageable, easy-to-understand steps. We'll cover everything from figuring out if you're eligible to what to do once your application is approved. Think of this video as a kind of crash course, a decoder ring for understanding family allowances in Quebec. We're going to demystify the process, tackle some common questions, and hopefully make this whole thing a little less daunting. So let's get started. Welcome to our step-by-step guide on how to apply for family allowances in Quebec. Let's dive right in. Before we dive into the application itself, it's super important to make sure you actually qualify for family allowances in Quebec. It's a bit like checking if you meet the height requirement before getting in line for a roller coaster. Saves you some time and potential disappointment later, right? The eligibility criteria are all about residency, the age of your kids, your legal status in Canada, and your income. The specific details can change sometimes, so it's always best to check the official Retraite Quebec website. We'll put a link in the description for you. But generally speaking, you need to be a resident of Quebec, have a child under 18 living with you, and meet certain income requirements. Okay, so you've checked the eligibility criteria and you're good to go. Now comes the part that might seem a little tedious, but trust me, it's crucial: gathering your documents. It's a bit like assembling the ingredients before you start baking a cake. You want to have everything ready to go. This usually includes things like your ID, proof of residence in Quebec, your child's birth certificate, your social insurance number, and if applicable, any custody documents. Having all of this ready beforehand will streamline the application process and prevent any last-minute scrambles. Quebec actually offers a few different types of family allowances, and choosing the right one depends on your specific family situation. It's like picking out a pizza. You've got your basic cheese, but then you can add toppings depending on your preferences, right? You might be eligible for the basic family allowance, or you might qualify for additional supplements depending on factors like having a child with a disability or being a single parent. Take some time to review the different options on the Retraite Quebec website to see which one best fits your family's needs. Alright, time to face the application form itself. I know forms can be a bit intimidating, but don't worry, we're in this together. The application form for family allowances is available on the Retraite Quebec website, and you can fill it out online or print it out and complete it by hand. The key here is accuracy. Double check all the information you enter, make sure it matches your supporting documents, and don't leave any sections blank unless they explicitly say so. A little extra attention to detail here will save you potential headaches down the line. You've made it to the home stretch. With your completed application form and all your documents gathered, you're ready to send it all in. You've got a few options here. You can submit your application online through Retraite Quebec's website, you can mail it in, or you can even drop it off in person at one of their service locations. Choose whichever method works best for you, but make sure you keep a copy of everything for your own records. It's always a good idea to have a paper trail just in case. After submitting your application, all that's left to do is wait for Retraite Quebec to process it. I know waiting can be the hardest part, kind of like waiting for the first day of school or something. The processing time can vary, but it's usually a few weeks. During this time, Retraite Quebec might contact you if they need any additional information or clarification. So make sure to keep an eye on your mailbox and your inbox. Chapter 7. Payment time. Once your application is approved, congratulations. You'll start receiving your family allowance payments every month. Retraite Quebec usually makes these payments via direct deposit, so make sure you've provided them with your correct banking information. Now you can use those funds to help support your family, whether it's for everyday expenses, extracurricular activities for your kids, or even just a little something to make life a little bit easier. Chapter 8. keeping your information up to date. Life is full of changes, right? You might move, your family situation might change, or your income might fluctuate. It's really important to let Retraite Quebec know about any significant changes in your circumstances. This ensures that you continue to receive the correct amount of family allowance and that you remain eligible for the program. Think of it like updating your contact information. You want to make sure they can always reach you with any important updates. Chapter 9. Need help? There are resources. We've covered a lot of ground in this video, but you might still have questions or need some extra guidance, and that's totally okay. Retraite Quebec has a ton of resources available to help you navigate the world of family allowances. Their website is a treasure trove of information, with FAQs, detailed guides, and even contact information if you need to speak to someone directly. Don't hesitate to reach out if you're feeling lost or confused. They're there to help. Chapter 10. Staying on top of your allowances. Once you're all set up and receiving your family allowance payments, it's a good idea to keep track of everything. Make sure you're receiving the correct amount each month and report any discrepancies to Retraite Quebec right away. It's also a good idea to familiarize yourself with the program's rules and regulations to avoid any issues down the line. Think of it like taking care of your car. A little maintenance now can prevent bigger problems later on. Outro! You've got this! And there you have it! We've reached the end of our crash course on applying for family allowances in Quebec. I hope this video has given you the knowledge and confidence to navigate the process with ease. Remember, these programs are designed to support families, and you deserve to access the benefits you're entitled to. By following these steps, you can successfully apply for and manage family allowances in Quebec. Make sure to stay informed and keep your information up to date to avoid any delays. Thanks for watching, and good luck! Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. We're here to help you navigate all sorts of life stuff, from understanding government programs to finding the best local resources. Until next time, DFTBA.